A Bloods Brotherhood Finally Gets Its Flag by Josh Huntley.
It is heartbreak no more for Warrandyte's reserves. The Bloods returned to Grand Final Day for the first time since 2023, facing the White Horse Pioneers in a Division 4 decider at East Ringwood Reserve. The two best teams of the season went toe-to-toe for the premiership, with the Bloods bidding for their first twos flag in a decade after falling short in 2022 and 2023. Their journey to the final day included a commanding 40-point win over Bulleen Templestowe in the preliminary final after succumbing to the Pioneers narrowly the week before in the qualifying final. But with the rain drizzling, the anthem sung, and the vocal Red and White Bloods army along for the ride on September 7, the slate was wiped clean as Adam Hall's men went to work. But for the opening 10 minutes, it was a contested slog with neither side able to register a score. The opening goal belonged to White Horse, but Warrandyte didn't wait long to deliver its reply after Pasalika Tauilili was infringed in the ruck, earning a 25-metre penalty before duly converting the Bloods first from close range. The ball spent the remainder of the quarter pinballing between the arcs as Michael Cullum, Tim Caldwell and Gareth Hitchman stepped up admirably, but a 6-8 scoreline favouring the Pioneers summed up a dour first stanza. Warrandyte managed to keep play contained inside 50 to kickstart the second quarter, but for all the Bloods' possession, they couldn't break through for a major score. However, a downfield free kick from Jarrah Aitken saw his first shot on goal for the day sail truly through the sticks to hand Warrandyte the lead for the first time in the grand final, up 14-8. The Bloods' contested ball pressure was telling to be an issue for White Horse, best epitomised by Jackson Cleary earning a holding of the ball call for 50 metres out straight in front. His booming set shot defied the swirly conditions and split the middle for a 2-goal lead and a rising sense that Warrandyte was taking the ascendancy. That was confirmed when Jesse Deer's handball found Anton Dibb for an outside of the boot flash at goal, trickling through for a 3-goal lead to the Bloods at half-time while keeping White Horse scoreless. Gareth Hitchman was a man determined, further solidifying Warrandyte's strong position with a pirouetting snap along the ground while being tackled for the Bloods' first of the half. Ruckman Noah Redaway, plainly put, dominated proceedings in the ruck, and the reward for his and Luke Saunders' good work out of the middle was another shot on goal. Aitken impeded yet again, but this time at the other end, drilled the 35-metre set shot to send the Bloods out to what appeared to be the game-clinching 32-point lead heading into the last quarter. But White Horse had other ideas, slamming home 2 goals within the first 5 minutes to pull it back to an even 2 goals. With momentum on the Pioneers' side, several key moments defined the conclusion to season 2025. A Ryan Patterson smother, in tandem with even stronger clearing work from Toby Verstegen, prevented a free snap on goal for White Horse, and a poster for the Pioneers had hearts in mouths. A game of genuine pinball between the arcs restarted, broken up by some crucial repeat efforts from Tim Caldwell before the moment of the grand final arrived. Luke Saunders turned on the jets to rebound the footy straight back inside 50, pinpointing Hitchman. From 50 metres, on an angle, the Bloods veteran lined up and kicked for home and saluted with a pump of the arm after the Sherrin sailed through the sticks, hinting that at 17 points ahead and 10 minutes to play, Warrandyte had a hand on the cup. And so it was. White Horse made 2 last-ditch efforts, both repelled, and Warrandyte's vice-like grip extended to the final siren, sparking scenes of joy and jubilation for the Bloods players and supporters as coach Adam Hall was hoisted in celebration above the scrum. The final score was 7-8-50 to 4-7-31, with Aitken and Hitchman booting 2 majors apiece and Dibb, Cleary and Tauili joining them on a goal sheet. Caldwell, Saunders and Mitch Morris were sublime in the midfield, and they were expertly supported by a dominant Noah Redaway. But it was the poise and experience of Michael Cullum that stood out, walking away with 2 medals after he was named best on ground. Bloods coach Adam Hall rightfully declared the flag was
4 years in the making.
Before he, Captain Ben Davies, the team and the support staff got their hands on the big prize, the 2025 Premiership Cup.
Grand Final.
Warrandyte 7-8-50 defeat White Horse 4-7-31. Goals: G. Hitchman, J. Aitken 2, A. Dibb, P. Tauili, J. Cleary. Best: M. Cullum, T. Caldwell, N. Redaway, M. Morris, G. Hitchman, L. Saunders. Awards, season success, and new life members inducted. Off the field, Warrandyte wrapped up its season in style. The Bloods presentation night at the Templestowe Function Centre recognised some of the season's best, including a three-peat senior best and fairest. Zach Carroll signed off on his career with a third consecutive Champions Players Gong, stamping his authority as one of the Bloods' best in recent times. Tim Caldwell took out both the reserves best and fairest and best in finals, while Chris McDonald scooped the Under-19 award. Rebecca Cullum Hall won the senior women's best and fairest following their first foray into finals, while in the netball, Warrandyte White's Darcy Clark and Warrandyte Red's Ruby Cooper were judged MVPs. The Bloods also welcomed two new life members to its ranks. Michael Cullum was recognised for a significant contribution on and off the field since joining the Bloods, while former Warrandyte captain coach, ruckman and club president Colin Borden earned plaudits for his efforts throughout the 70s, 80s and beyond. At the Eastern Football Netball League vote count, Warrandyte had 5 players invited to the league's Night of Nights. Luke Saunders claimed the Division 4 reserve, best and fairest, with Ben Davies not far behind him, placing equal third in a productive year. Chris McDonald's season saw him end as an equal runner-up in the Under-19s vote count, while Zach Carroll and Zoe Smith polled well in the senior football and Division 10 netball respectively.
This article was read by Rebecca Rose,
James Poyner,
Adrian Rice.